I really feel like when I look around and stuff now, we're living in that Will Smith meme where he's leaving the Bel Air house and it's just like an empty room in the living room and he's got his hands in his pocket and it's just kind of depressing. That's what I'm feeling right now when I look around, because as you guys can see, it's even echoing more because there's less stuff in here. This is actually the longest place that I've lived since starting the YouTube channel and stuff, and now we're moving into the new house very soon. It's, I don't know, it's kind of overwhelming, but I mean, there's a lot of things to look forward to, and I actually wanted to end it on a special mystery box. So today we have a $4,500 mystery box from Soul Supremacy, guys. Very expensive, $4,500 of mystery shoes, and that is right over here. So we'll be getting into that real quick, but before we do, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's episode, Omaze. And Omaze is an online fundraising platform that raises money for nonprofit charities, guys, with a cool twist, because while you're raising money for these nonprofit charities, you also are entered into sweepstakes for once in a lifetime experiences. Like the current sweepstakes that I have going on right now is for a $2.6 million Miami beach house mansion, guys. It's 6,000 square feet with 7 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms, and I mean, it's just completely beautiful, guys. Like, take a look at some of these pictures. And on top of that, if you guys don't want to move to Miami or you guys don't want to claim this beach house, they can do a $1.8 million cash prize. $1.8 million cash prize, which is insane. And all of that is really well and good, but I think the best part about Omaze is what they do for the nonprofit charities. And the charity that they're paired up with for the sweepstakes is Make-A-Wish America. And Make-A-Wish is such a great foundation, guys. They help kids with critical illnesses by giving them like life-changing experiences and stuff. And it's really cool to see Omaze donating to that cause. So if you guys do want to enter for your chance to win that $2.6 million Miami beach house or $1.8 million in cash, all while still supporting a great foundation like Make-A-Wish America, you guys can go ahead and enter down below using that link in the description or going to omaze.com/untiehawaii. Really cool concept, and I love what they're doing over there. Anyway, I think it is time to get into this mystery box now. Again, $4,500 from Soul Steals, and I don't even have like the stand that I usually have for this box, so I mean, bear with me. The box is right here. I guess I can hold it and open it so you guys can see that it's all legit. All right. I can't keep it like this the whole video though, guys. Sorry about that. We can do a quick flash, I guess, of what the contents looks like, but I gotta put the box on the ground. There it is. We will check this out now. Okay, and we got a pair of Nike Dunk Lows over here, and this is a pair of the Champ colors. I believe this just recently came out, and we have a size 10.5, and yeah, this just came out in 2020, so very recent release of the Dunks. It is in worn condition, but it doesn't look to be very, very worn. There is a little bit of creasing over the top over here. Not a lot of sock lint, which is good. And also bottoms look pretty solid. So that's the first pair that we got. Decent shoe, probably a couple $100. And if you guys do want to cop this shoe or any of the shoes from this box, head over to untiehawaii.com. They will be for sale over there. And now for this next one, this is a shoe that I have not seen before. It looks to be a Dunk Low in kind of a royal colorway. The size is size 10. It's actually from 2004, so very old shoe. The leather on this is pretty insane. Very high quality stuff considering it was from 2004. It is in worn condition, but not super worn down considering it's 17 years old. Bottoms, there's a little bit of star loss, not really though. And the back heel doesn't have a lot of heel drag, so that's good. Very interesting shoe. This is something that I would keep personally, but unfortunately it is a size 10, and I said I wasn't going to be keeping any of the shoes from the mystery boxes, so we'll have to pass on this. Dude, there are so much shoes without boxes in here, and this is one that I do not know at all. This is a size 10, and this one is probably the worst condition one that we've seen, but not super bad. I mean, there is scuffing over here, but that's due to the materials of the shoe. Inner side panel looks fine. Not a lot of creasing over the top, and bottoms actually pretty solid. So this is not too bad at all. It's just a shoe that I'm not familiar with. This is very, very interesting. This next one though is one that I really like. This is a pair of the Nike Dunk Plums. Very, very awesome shoe. One of my favorites, to be honest. And this one is in a size 10 as well, so it's the most recent release version. The shoe's original release was like in the 90s or like early 2000s, and then they just retroed it just last year. Very, very awesome sneaker. And this one is in probably like an 8 out of 10 condition. There is some scuffing on the inside over here. Not very heavy creasing over the top. Insoles look fine. Bottoms, oof, actually the bottoms are a little bit worn down, but still has a lot of life in them. So this is a nice pair to see. And I think the value of these keeps going up just because people realize like the shoe quality and stuff, very clean. And the colorway is super unique and iconic at this point. So 2 more shoes without boxes, and this is gonna be a first for me. I have not seen these top Jordan 4s before in person, and dude, I do not like this. I was originally like in pictures and stuff, I thought this was a really sick sneaker, but seeing it close up, this thing looks bad. Size 10.5, it's my size too. I mean, I guess the material is supposed to look like this, but it just kind of makes it look tacky and like beaten down in my opinion. Like, look at this. It makes it look super worn down, and I know that's the look they're going for, but still, a little bit too much for me. I would have liked to have the entire shoe in the same paneling without having like this texture on there, but it is what it is. Some people really like this one. Very cool colorway, but in terms of execution on the materials, I'm not a fan. And for the last shoe without a box, told you there was a lot without boxes in here. This last one's a banger, a Jordan 4 Union in the Guava Ice colorway. This one is a size 10.5, and also the shoe itself is in pretty solid condition, guys. Union 4 Guava Ice doesn't look to be much damage at all. Minimal scuffing over here. Inside doesn't look like it has a lot of sock lint. Bottoms, I mean, slightly dirty, but nothing too crazy. So this is a cool one to see. Only issue is it doesn't have a box and it is slightly worn. So there's gonna be 4 shoes with boxes over here. We'll start off with this one, an old school Nike box, silver box series, and this one is a size 10.5. I don't know what this is. It is a size 10.5 and it's from 2004, and you guys can try to help me out with this. A little bit before my time. I'm not sure what colorway this is, but it looks pretty cool. On the box, it actually says Carhartt, so I'm not sure if this is a collaboration with the Carhartt brand. If it is, that's pretty cool, but yeah, you guys can see this one. Pretty worn down. There's a lot of creasing over here on the inside, actually. Brown laces is pretty dope. Very, very interesting shoe. I have no idea what to grade the value of these. Maybe it's like a super rare shoe, but to be honest, I just don't know. All right, 3 left. Grab this Jordan 4 box, I'm assuming. Size 10.5, and ooh, okay, a pair of Jordan 4 Cool Grays. Really like this pair too. And this one looks to be, dude, I think every shoe in here is worn, which is kind of unfortunate. Usually they have one shoe that's not worn, but it is what it is. This one is super sick. And actually, that I'm thinking about it now, this might be the first time I'm seeing the Cool Grays in person. There is a little bit of like stains over here on the upper, but that's common for this shoe. I didn't know that the Jumpman on the back was silver. This is pretty dope. I like this. Everything about this shoe is actually pretty crazy. I love this a lot. Kind of hurts me because it is a 10.5. Normally, this is the kind of shoe that I go for in a beater box where it's like slightly used, but I can save a lot of money by like keeping it and whatnot, not buying DS. Fortunately, like I said, gotta stick to my guns. I can't keep the shoes in the mystery box. We're gonna have to look elsewhere. 2 shoes left, and this one should be crazy because anytime I see this rainbow Nike SB box, they're all the recent releases of the most insane dunks. So $4,500 box, nothing too crazy so far. This must be the first banger. Size 11, and what do we have? Yo, okay. I mean, it's pretty crazy, guys. We have a pair of Travis Scott SBs. This is crazy. Okay, so these things continue to rise up in price. This is actually a really, really well-kept pair too, considering it's worn. You guys know what it is. I mean, it's Travis Scott. Everybody knows what this shoe is. Very hyped up. It is worn, and it looks like there's a little bit of scratches on this shoe over the top of the toe box, so that's not that good. But still, everything else is in pretty solid condition. Decent amount of star loss, so whoever was wearing this wore it quite a bit, which is good to see. You know, you want to wear your shoes, and a lot of people are scared to wear these because, I mean, the value of the shoe, as you guys see on the counter, it's pretty insane. It doesn't look like there's any extra laces, unfortunately, but still, I mean, you want the shoe. That's the main thing. So this is a banger and hopefully helps out the value over here quite a bit. Okay, and for the last shoe in this box, we do have a Jordan 1 box over here, and it does say size, okay, I'm not sure if this is an 11.5 or a 10.5. It's kind of like, you guys can see that over there. And if you guys read that color code, because I read the color code, we're in for a big shoe right here. We're in for a very, very big shoe. Because this thing, this hurts me to see this. This really hurts me because I ended up selling this pair when I sold my collection, and this is one that I really wanted to keep because this is a grail. This is a pair of Jordan 1 fragments, not that Travis Scott stuff, man. This is the real fragments, the OGs. And this one is in insane condition. Let's see what we got. It's a size 10.5. That's my size. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Dude, normally I would... I've been saying it this whole video, I can't keep any of the shoes in this box, but dude, I am very, very tempted with this because this is an insane condition Jordan 1 fragment, and I have a lot of regret from selling mine. You guys know what it is, that fragment logo on the back, that stamp. It's the only branding difference between this shoe and just a regular Jordan, but this thing means a lot in terms of hype, and this one looks to be in beautifully worn condition. Like, I mean, it's not too bad at all. There's not a lot of heel drag. Star loss is minimal. It's just kind of dusty on the bottom. This is wild, and I'm kind of... I hope you guys can see how conflicted I am because honestly, it was like one shoe that I did not want to let go of, but I mean, you know what it is. We had to move into the new house. We needed money for the down payment, and a shoe that's worth like over $2,000, $3,000, like you can't really keep that when you're trying to like get money for like down payments of a house, especially in Hawaii where the prices of housing is insane. So we had to like make tough decisions, and even though it is just a shoe, and some people will be like, you know what, sell the shoe no matter what. Like this one, for whatever reason, the fragments to me was like one that I wore a lot, and I had kind of a good amount of sentimental value with. There was like a lot of times I wore it to like events and stuff. I don't know. It is what it is. I lost my pair. This pair is here though, and I'm gonna think about it. I might break my rule. I probably won't, but it's tempting. It's very tempting. Anyway, that is actually it for the $4,500 mystery box. This was an insane mystery box, dude. Like, you guys already know, if you guys watch these series and stuff, that Soul Supremacy and Soul Steals always comes through with the boxes. This box in particular though feels crazy. Like, there's a pair of Jordan 1 fragments and Travis Scott SBs, Guava Union Ices. There's so much other great shoes in here as well. For 4,500 bucks, just those three that I named right off the bat, that probably covers the box. So everything else is pure profit. Very, very insane. And just a really cool box to kind of end like the beater box series in this house. And again, if you guys do want to cop any of these, they will be on untiedhawaii.com. And also, one last reminder, don't forget to check out omaze.com/untiedhawaii. Thank you for supporting the channel. And as always, guys, until next time, stay humble, stay blessed, take care, and I will see you on the next episode. Aloha. Shoots!